Hello everyone, welcome to this Pytorch tutorial series. In this video, we're going to prepare our development environment. We're going to install Anaconda and Pytorch. If you already have Anaconda installed, you can skip to the section that has to do with Pytorch installation. I'll put the table of contents in the description below. Let's get started with the installation of Anaconda. Here I have the installation guide opened in the browser. I'll put the link to this guide in the description below. Here I've selected macOS because I'm on Mac. If you're on Windows, just select Windows. The instructions we're going to cover here are almost the same for Windows. So the first thing that you want to do is to click on the macOS installer here. And on Windows, select the Windows installer. This will open the download page, opened in the second tab. As you can see, this is for Python 3.8 and it's 64-bit installer, and the size is 440 MB. Just click on download and wait for a few seconds for it to download. Once the download is complete, you're going to find it in your downloads folder. So just double click that and it will open the installer. Here I have the installer open. So first just click on continue and continue. On the license, you can read the license or you can just say continue. It may pop up a dialog for you to accept the license. Just agree to the license. And in the install, here I have Anaconda already installed, therefore I'm not going to install it again. Once the installation is complete, you can go to the terminal to verify whether Anaconda is installed. So just type conda version. Here, as you can see, the version is 4.92. The next thing that we want to do is to create an environment for our Pytorch installation. Environments are good because they allow us to isolate the environment for each project. Therefore, we avoid having clashes between dependencies for different projects. One advantage of using Anaconda is that it makes it easy for us to create and manage environments. So to see the environments that we have on your PC, just type conda info imps. And this will show you all the environments that you have on your laptop. When you just install Anaconda, you have one environment which is the base environment. Anaconda comes packaged with libraries that are needed for data science. So all those libraries will be installed in the base environment. So what we want to do is to create another environment, but we want to retain all the packages that are installed in the base environment, the default packages, so that we don't have to reinstall all these one by one. Now let's create our environment for Pytorch. To create an environment with Anaconda, just type conda create -n and the name of the environment. Let's call it Pytorch. And here what we want to do is to retain all the packages that come bundled with Anaconda. We're going to clone the base environment and wait for a few seconds for that to complete. As you can see, it has a lot of packages already installed, which is an advantage because we don't have to do it to install them one by one. So usually what I do is to keep the base environment in the original state just after installation. And for any project that I want to create, I create a new environment and I always clone the base environment. So I keep it clean and I just use it for creating new environments. It's finished preparing the transaction and it will go through verifying the transaction and finally to execute the transaction, which is just creating the whole new environment. So that is complete. Here it shows you the instructions for activating your environment, or if you want to deactivate the environment. So I'll go ahead and activate the Pytorch environment that we just created. So as you can see, the environment is shown here, showing that it's been activated, it's active. So here I have the Pytorch environment active. So the next thing that we want to do is to go to the browser for the Pytorch installation. So here I have the installation guide for Pytorch. I've zoomed in a little bit so that it's easily visible for everyone. I'll put a link to the Pytorch installation guide in the description below. So what we want to do is to install the stable version of Pytorch. And if you're on Linux, just select Linux. I'm on Mac, so I'll select Mac. If you're on Windows, just select Windows here. And the package manager I want to use is Conda. So I'll make sure that you've selected Conda. And on the language, want to use Python. On Mac, the only installation that's available is for CPU. I can't install to use with GPU. If you're on Linux or Windows, you can select the CUDA version for your GPU. Here on Mac, I have no choice for CUDA, it's only CPU. So once that is done, just select this command and paste it in the command line. Here, ensure that you've activated your Pytorch environment. And if that is activated, just paste that and hit enter. Wait for a few seconds for the installation to complete. So here just say yes, and this will download the packages that Pytorch needs, and it also download Pytorch itself and install it. So the installation is now complete. The first thing that you want to do is to verify that Pytorch is installed. So just open Python. In the interactive interpreter, just import Pytorch. So that is import touch. If Pytorch is installed, it won't give you any error. You can even check your Pytorch version with print touch dot underscore version underscore. This will show you the Pytorch version that you have. So here you can see that we have 1.90 installed. So this, depending on the time that you install Pytorch, you may find that the version might be different. So as long as the importation has worked correctly, then you have Pytorch installed. In the next video, we're going to get started with Pytorch. Support these videos by subscribing, liking, and sharing the videos. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. I'll try my best to answer all the questions. See you in the next video.